Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, ProTech Dog Training, in with a new convert, and this is Zecky, 5-month-old Malinois. Excuse the jumble here. We're going to put you down here, then we're going to walk. All right, so as my normal my normal want or just behavior pattern in my videos, I usually talk about what's going on around me and where's my head at with what's happening to me in the profession. So that's where we're at now. We got this guy in last night. It's his first day. It's about a 5-month-old Malinois. And Zecky has been overloved and overcoddled, which is a very common thing to have happen. But I want to impress upon you folks how important it is when you take that puppy home at 8 weeks of age and start raising that puppy, that you're constantly working that dog towards strength. And that means as much if you can, depending on what the dog's age and shots and where you're going, getting the dog out in public, and do not coddle and over foo-foo the dog. There's an old saying in dog training that if you treat a dog like a human, he's going to treat you like a dog. So what you end up with is a neurotic mess. And that's kind of what Zecky's got going on. He's clingy, he's insecure, right now he's pulling because he wants to get away. This is obvious. It's normal because he's stressed out from being away from his security, which is been over coddling and over loving. And there's an old thing that you always hear about, loving you to death. This is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to make a neurotic mess. So at 5 months of age, with all that time period, then it's usually females, don't get me wrong. There's things that males do and females do a little differently in their approaches to life. It's all how cute, oh, what a little snookums, and the dog sleeps on the bed, and it's over coddled. And when you do that, you end up ruining a dog. Now, I don't know, we're going to do a lot of work, what's called recovering, which means I'm going to go out and recover the dog the best way I can using environmental, starting to treat the dog properly, and see if I can get the dog out of this little clingy mess that it is now. But a big reason I want you guys to understand this, is that when you do this, you create handler dependency, and that can be being around the dog all the time and you being the type of person that's home, and then humans doing what they do. We think we need to love this thing like it's a human being, and again, you're going to screw the dog up. Now, my perspective, if you're looking at it from different perspectives, I have a dog for one reason, that's to build strength and to have the dog have a stature and a demeanor in life that he represents what I'm out to build, which is a finished dog. A dog I can take any place with me, very stable, very good dog that'll do the job in protecting the home and the family, right? So from birth, 8 weeks of age, when you pull that dog home, till the dog is about 6 months old, we call that the open window, right? That's the open window of time that dog has a lot of development going on. And it's all about how you treat it and what you do with this dog, okay? So we're going to be taking Zecky through our behavioral type of approach. Good dog. And he's really clingy. He was jumping all over me, wanting to bite at me, and just being a normal neurotic mess because he doesn't know any different. So we're going to be treating him the right way and giving him a lot of work and development towards building strength, right? Teaching the dog to be a little bit more by himself, and treating the dog in the right way. And we'll go through some of this as we go along. But the biggest thing is to not coddle your dog. You foo-foo him, you're going to foo-foo him to death. You're going to make a neurotic mess. Don't do it, okay? Go the other way and think about it. You want this dog to be as strong as possible. That means people, places, things, environmental type of exposure, and separation from you. Separation from you is important. You know, you put him in this crate, you take off, you go somewhere, you come back, that kind of thing. Because handler dependency is one of the worst things you will ever do to an animal. Very traumatic, very fear-driven and very traumatic thing to have happen, where the dog all of a sudden feels so independent, dependent on you, that they go to become a neurotic mess. They'll chew through doors, they'll chew through gates, they'll destroy your house. They do all kinds of negative behavior based on this stress related to all of a sudden you're not there. This is what we're seeing here. This is stress, okay? The dog wants to get away. So my tale of caution this morning is don't do it. And get together with a professional as soon as you can, because they're going to be able to counsel you and direct you towards developing the dog properly where you get some strength out of the animal, and that's what we want. That's what I want, okay? Doesn't mean I want the dog to be mean. It doesn't want to, I want him to be aggressive and a vicious dog. I want this dog to be stable. I want him to be strong. Just like I'd be trying to raise a young man or a young woman and have that person grow up to be a very strong individual that has ethics, morals, and beliefs that can drive them in life and be able to go out and face the world, because the world's a cruel place. If you haven't noticed that lately, we live in a pretty cruel world at times, okay? So to be able to face those adversities, that's what I'm after with a dog. So that's enough of Zecky and today's first day. And remember, we do about 3 days of just getting to know the dog and building bond. We don't really put any much pressure on him at all. And then we start our formal training period after that 3-day bonding period, so to speak. All right, I'll let you guys go. Have a good day. It's Sunday. We're heading to Compton today. I'll have probably another chat on my way down the hill. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.